Yo, 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 we live on location. Me and the blackest one. Yo, man, it's cold everywhere, Black. You warm over there? You good? Where you at?
No, it's freezing. I'm down here in Dallas. It's freezing. But I'm tell you one thing, man. Them beats we be having coming up, man. I be feeling like I need to spit a 16. I'll be over here
No, no,
grooving
we
when the
we
beat
not
be broken down.
we not we no. You don't. You ain't got no 16. You ain't no. We ain't doing that. No. I feel you. I like the
Man,
beats
I'm a,
too. I
I'm a
like the
battle
vibe,
rapper.
but you know,
I'm
no.
I'm a battle rapper like
Mm,
Hitman Holla from St. Louis.
no, you sound like a hit dog hollering. I don't know what you talking about. Get on somewhere, man. Listen, we back Tuesday at 2. We had a couple minute delay with some technical difficulties, but we here. We back cracking. Y'all get at us. Send the messages in for the fan zone, man. Make sure. Oh, right now that David West episode out there in them streets, man. He cracking. Go check that out if y'all ain't checked that out already. But man, listen. Y'all know how we get going. We kick it off with the bust your ass segment, D. Go
Yes,
on ahead. Who
sir.
you like from this last past week?
Man, I'm going with that cade, man. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying? It's a barricade out there, man. 32, 9, and 7. I just heard the other day that he said him and Jalen Green are rivals against the Rockets. I know feels good to have 32, 9, and 7 against your rival, man.
You
But I
feel
like that, man. I think that's some dope competition. They don't shake each other's hands or nothing. They don't got
Oh,
animosity
they like
towards each
that, huh?
other. Yeah,
Huh.
they don't got no like
It ain't no
animosity
beef.
toward it, but it's just competitive nature. So I love that out of them, man. But Cade Cunningham, man, I'm talking about, man. He should be an all-star. So let's see
I
what's
agree.
happening.
I agree. The Detroit done turned that thing around. I ain't disagreeing with you on that. I'm gonna go with the old head. You know, I know he ran there getting called old head by now. I'm gonna go with CJ McCollum, bro. CJ just
Mm.
had 45, 8 and 4. I feel like, earlier in the season, he was struggling getting his body right. Now he back healthy. He didn't hit 50 earlier this month. Now he come back with a 45. And when you watching it, it's like, whoo, he looking like that CJ. He averaging 24 since the
Mm.
new year. You hear me? So he back feeling good. I feel like you already know he got a deep bag, and when he get going, he tough. And I feel like I'm saying, he getting back to it. So I'm rolling
Yeah,
with CJ on that one.
I feel you on that, man.
Yeah, that's he been having a lot of heat, man. Hey, but let's get to last night. It was some big games last night, man. Last night you had the Denver Nuggets smack around the Philadelphia 76ers, man.
Yes, sir.
144 to 109. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
they did not have the big fella Joel Embiid, which is huge in this type of a game. But you had Maxey with 28 and 10, PG with 11 and 9. Yabu Sele been balling, bro. Fresh out of not being in the league, having a big Olympics with France, 22 and 3 for him. But the Joker, you already know what it is. 27, 13, and 10, and didn't play the whole fourth quarter, Black. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
What is he out here doing?
That's what he do.
Russ, you already know. Russ back to it, almost a triple dipple, 11, 7, and 9. Michael Porter, 19 and 6. Christian Braun, 20 and 2. Young fella turning that corner, bro. He got an energy to him that he played with. I like him over there.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about the Sixers overall right now in Philly, man? They way down in the rankings. This ain't the way that we foresaw things going for them heading into the season with with them picking up PG and everything they had going on. What's going on with them, bro? What you think they looking like down there in Philly?
Man, I just feel like they're in a deep hole that they're trying to get out of. First of all, they need to get healthy. They need the big fella back.
Yep.
That's a big key piece to them. But it seemed like Paul George haven't caught his rhythm yet either over there.
PG averaging
Looking at him to
17
give
and 9.
more. I think he can do more, especially when Embiid is out. I think he can definitely do more. I just think they just trying to figure it out. It's in this league, man, if you don't got to figure out, no matter who you is, you're gonna lose game. So I think they just trying to figure out. They paid a lot of money this summer. They played three guys this summer. They three top guys, and
Big bags.
it's not showing. It's just gonna feel funny if they don't make the playoffs.
Yeah,
Like it's gonna feel funny not seeing Maxi, Paul, and Embiid in the playoffs.
yeah,
So
even with it being, a big a lot of that can be contributed to injuries, but like, it's how Philly is. Philly fans, they gonna get loud at some point if things don't change. So we gonna keep an eye on that. But the Knicks, man, they had a fight. They had a fight with the Brooklyn Nets, bro. I was watching
Yeah.
that game. I said, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see Big Body Brunson did his thing, 17-4, Cat 25-16. But let me just say, I love the New York Knicks version of Cat. I like, bro. I think I'm not sure if he still is, but I know he was leading the league in rebounding, bro. Like that's you already know. That's what I want to see right there. 25 on top of the buckets he gonna get you, but the leading the league in rebounds is what I really like. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I agree with you on that. I love the New York City version of Cat too, man. Like,
Man,
you get a new start, you coming in, and he know how them fans is, so he made sure he came in
nah.
prepared, ready, in his mode. I ain't heard the word soft and cat name in
Not
a
once.
minute, definitely since he's been with the Knicks. So
Yeah, not
I'm,
since
I'm
he been out
definitely
here.
happy how he doing this thing.
Then like you had D-Lo, like D'Angelo Russell out there, 23-10. He's saying how much he appreciate and won't take for granted getting to play free and all of that. So he feeling good. He looking like the D'Angelo Russell, everybody know. Then you want to say something about
I
D'Angelo?
just say, yeah, I agree with that, man. He look good.
Cam Johnson 16-3, Claxton 8-12. Man, I thought, yeah, I see Michael Urias. I agree with you. Say NYC cat is different. Yeah, I agree with that. But hey, Brooklyn, man, those boys fighting, bro. They like, you know what I'm saying. They gave the Knicks everything they wanted in that, and they were undermanned with what's my young fella name that's out the guard, the scorer.
Cam,
Yeah, Cam. Yeah, Cam. Yeah, he he a big bucket and he out,
yeah.
but like you see, D'Angelo stepped up and balled out, man. Then you gotta go to the Miami Heat. They lost to the Blazers last night.
Mm-hmm.
Young hero was out. He didn't play. He had a growing injury, but uh you had Jimmy 13 and 8. Hey, this kid where, bro? He hooped the other day against Wemby, 20 and 15 last night. Bam, 12 and 10. But like this kid, where like you know how the Heat got a knack for finding guys. They something like the Spurs when it comes to like that stuff like that. And I think they didn't find them a nice player in this kid. Where, but you already know Simons is a bucket, 24 and 3. DeAndre Ayton been playing well, 22 and 15. And
Yeah,
then Denny Avia had 16 and 10 as the Blazers pick up the W, and you see the 15-28 for Portland and the 521-21 for the Heat. You
yeah.
know, what you think of that game, Black?
I think them young fellas play hard. I think Miami is just they just in a patch right now, man. It's just
A lot going on.
a lot going on, rough patch, man. I hope they figure it out soon so all parties can move on and enjoy the rest of their season.
Yeah. Celtics, dog. Celtics, man, blew out the Golden State Warriors, bro.
Uh,
This didn't even look real watching it. 40? 40.
yeah, yeah,
They 40 them. No Draymond. Draymond didn't play, so that put a lot more pressure on the chef. He only had 18-4. Moody had 13-6. Wiggins 4-3. You had
yeah,
Tatum and Brown. These guys didn't get to play much, so they had 22 and Tatum had 22-9. Brown 17-4. Porzingis 18-7. I feel like when they got Porzingis healthy, bro, it's that it almost make them unbeatable when he's healthy and he's playing well, because he's that. Okay, you giving Tatum a hard time, you giving Brown a hard time. You drop that ball to him inside that paint anywhere around there, he's a mismatch for almost everybody, bro. Just turning
yeah.
and shooting, not really having to do the most, just really we see him duck in, catch that thing, and just turn and shoot over people awkwardly or comfortably or not. He be making that thing.
Hey, have you seen that Steve Kerr meme when Tatum was talking to Steph Curry at the end of the game and Steve Kerr was looking like,
No,
I'm waiting on him to speak to me.
I haven't seen
Him and
that.
Jalen Brown, he was just looking off to the side.
Really?
Like, oh, he goes, no, they ain't speaking to you, dog. You ain't play nobody. They ain't speaking to you, dog. You looking like you want a friend.
He ain't speak to him? Did he speak
Yeah,
to him?
nah. Yeah, nah, Jason Tatum to speak. Or Jalen Brown.
Oh man.
He looking like he was looking for a friend, like he had a homeboy on the other team. No, you don't got no homeboy over there. I ain't rocking with you.
Okay. And you peeped that out. You
Yeah, I
had your
picked it.
eyes on it. You was looking.
Yeah,
You seen that.
they showed all on the internet. There's a little meme going on.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the Suns situation, bro. They traded 3 first rounders, right? Like my
Mm-hmm.
homeboy was asking me this last night, like, what did they just do? I was like, he said, so the Suns traded 3 first rounders and Utah gets their 2031 first round pick.
Yeah.
So basically, Utah, like we know, like OKC, they got all the picks for however many years. You feel me? So they can shuffle the deck or do whatever they want to do with these picks because they got a great team. I mean, they got a young team and they got an allotment of picks. They got a whole laundry list of picks that they holding on to.
Yeah.
So they could do this thing and not be affected by it. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I took away from the trade. Then the other part of it is you got Bill is rumored to have said that he would waive his no trade clause to go to Milwaukee.
Mm.
And so that means that would
Mm.
give that would bring and they saying that it's gonna take either 3 or 4 teams to get this deal done because the Heat allegedly didn't want Bill back, so they couldn't do the Bill and Jimmy Butler thing straight up. So that's where then
Who
Bill
do the
comes.
Heat want though? Who do they want?
I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't know who they want, but I know they said that they didn't want Brad Beal. So that's what made it say when Brad Beal comes out and says that I would waive my trade clause, my no trade clause for Milwaukee, they automatically throw Middleton into the fray because they feel like they want to unload him. So now you say 3 or 4 teams because you would think if Miami didn't want Bradley Beal back, they're not gonna want Chris Middleton back. So who's the fourth
Mm-hmm.
team that's gonna possibly facilitate everything?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that though, man. Bradley Beal with Milwaukee, man. That'd
That
be
could
a
that could be that
little
could be
situ-
nice, right?
yeah, nice little situation right
The
there,
other
man.
rumor though was possibly CJ McCollum being sent over there somehow to Milwaukee to get back with Dame.
Mm.
So,
That's a nice little
look, that's
lituation
just a
right
little
there,
rub your
man.
hands like Birdman for you,
Yeah, man.
look.
Yeah.
You know that trade deadline coming, bro. We ain't far off. It's January 22nd. February, like it's like somewhere in the early teens or the tens early. It's coming soon. So like
Let me ask you this though.
oh
You're a Miami Heat guy.
yeah.
Is If Miami don't trade Jimmy Butler before the deadline, are they basically just throwing away their season?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that because I think Jimmy is the type of dude that he's gonna compete wherever he is. I mean, I get it, he's not in his happiest place or whatever, but I think if he gets to a point to where he sees like, hey, this is where I gotta be for this year, Jimmy gonna buckle down and gonna compete. You know how Jimmy is. He like them, he love those guys in the locker room. He's not gonna hang them out to dry, I don't think. I think if somehow they get past the trade deadline and Jimmy's still in Miami, that you gonna see Jimmy put forth his best foot while he there.
Mm, okay.
That's my take.
All right, I feel you.
Moving on, we had the OKC Thunder. They got at the Cavs, bro, last week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dub them people, man. SGA had 40. It was one of them nights. He was real swagged out. Had everybody, the whole squad around him after the game. The thing that I think raised people's eyebrows, but not really me, but I think what caught people off guard initially was because Hardenstein was out, and you already knew Chet was out, so that made you say both of them out. But I think it was like that made me think of them Phoenix days, bro. They caught him off guard and just the pace was so fast. I think they started like Lou Dort or the other Jalen Williams at center, and it was still
Yeah.
just like pew pew pew. And that's the thing that's really dangerous about OKC. They got a lot of guys that can make threes, and if they get on in a stretch where they all just shooting and running up down the court and hitting, it's like it made me think of the Phoenix days. You look up and you like, damn, they up 20 already. And it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they rolling, they jumping around, the crowd hyped, and it's like everything coming at you at once. And it was like I think they really caught them off guard. You see Mobley struggle, had 5 and 3 because I think the pace was just so fast and furious for like however long until it was like it's so out of reach that it don't even matter now.
Yeah, I think that was a revenge game. They wanted that game in Cleveland, and
Yep.
Cavs pulled it off. But them boys was hyped from the tip to the end of that game, and they wasn't missing shit. They was doing their thing. Like so,
Hey,
OKC, they ain't play with them when they came up in there.
bro, how scary is OKC though when they really like when they hitting on all cylinders on a night like that? They
Oh,
could,
they could beat anybody. They can
man,
beat
like
anybody.
dominate anybody. Like it's crazy because
They can beat anybody, man. They getting that experience. I love to see them with no drop off. They number one all last year, and they come back and be number one again, no drop off. That experience ain't gonna do nothing but make them great. And
could
like I
that
say,
be
it's go ahead.
could that be a preview of the finals though? Those two teams, they both been neck and neck running the
Nah,
race. Oh yeah, okay. I
nah.
forgot we got Boston over there. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
nah. I don't
okay,
think. I don't
okay,
think.
okay,
I
okay.
don't
No,
think the
I feel you.
Cavs gonna go
I just want to see where
to
you
the
was on your
championship.
toes. Had
Yeah,
I had to check on you real quick. Man, let's
yeah,
check out the standings, man. Let's pull that up since we talking about all that. We got the Western Conference right here.
yeah.
Yeah, this you got Thunder at 1, them Rockets, bro. Look at them Rockets and Grizzlies.
Well, I tell you,
They
man.
didn't stormed into the whole scenario. I did not. I'm gonna be honest. I was definitely knowing that the Ime had them boys getting together. I didn't think they was number 2 in the whole West together. I
Yeah.
ain't they we gotta say they ahead of schedule, bro. They ahead of schedule. Like Memphis,
Hey, them are two teams that wasn't in the playoffs last year.
yeah, and they
That's
2-3 now.
they in it.
Then you got Denver at 4, the Clips at 5, the Lakers at 6. The Lakers in there. They staying away from that play in. It's right. You know, the
Yeah,
Mavs trying to catch them, but they got that right now. You got Mavs at 7, Kings at 8, Timberwolves on the outside looking in at 9, and so are the Suns. They in the play in looking in. The Suns and the
yeah.
T Wolves. What stands out to you about this, bro?
The Suns and T Wolves, man, and seeing them Rockets and Grizzly up there. We was coming in the season expecting T Wolves and Suns to be in that 2, 3, maybe 4 spot. We see
What,
the Rockets and Grizzly, two teams that wasn't even in the playoffs last year.
what's your take on can the I think the Lakers, bro, if they 6-5, like they can do something.
They
Like
can do
first of
what?
all, if they can do something, bro. Like the Lakers,
What
bro,
they can
I
do?
feel like they more built for the playoffs, like for a playoff series to try and beat somebody. Like, day to
Mm,
day, game to game, they gonna get touched up. They bite this step, but like I feel like when they get a chance to know they about to play this, and that depending on who they matched up against, obviously. But I think they could do some things in the playoffs, bro. If they make it in, they ain't got to go through the play in and fight and do all that, and they just make it in and get one of them seeds. 6-5, them against the Clippers. That's gonna be a dog fight, bro.
Yeah, it'd definitely be a dog fight, but I don't see the Lakers really making no noise. I feel like they maintaining, doing what they supposed to do. They haven't made a. I'm waiting on them to make a move to try to change the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you got LeBron, you got AD. One move can put you over the edge, can fill your cup up. So they haven't made that move yet. So I'm
They
just
still got a
wondering.
couple weeks. They got a couple weeks. Hey,
Yeah,
but
they
I'm
still
but
definitely do.
I'm really with you when you look at the Thunder and then you look at the Rockets. If it like either Dagnall from the Thunder or I think it'll probably be Kenny Atkinson to get Coach of the Year. Even though like I would say Dagnall, Ime Udoka, Jamal Mosley, obviously Kenny Atkinson and the Celtics, Missoula, they all deserve some of that love. But like, bro, you gotta take your hat out to what Ime is doing. Like I think Kenny will probably end up getting it because this is his first year there, and he flipped the table real quick. And Thunder coming back, we expected them to be kind of
Yeah,
sort of similar back at the top, but we didn't expect Cleveland to come and run the table start to finish, like leading the whole NBA with the record. So I think
yeah,
he deserves it. He probably gonna end up getting it. But
yeah.
moving on, we get to the East. We get to I can talk about Coach Mosley over here. You know what I'm saying? Because the Magic
There
didn't
we
drop.
go.
We
There we
didn't
go with this
drop.
magic stuff.
We didn't drop. But
This magic stuff.
it's understandable what's going on. So we ain't gonna
What's
wild out or
understood?
trip.
What's understood?
What you talking about?
What's
The,
understood?
the two franchise pillars both were out with a torn oblique
Oh,
for a big portion of our season. Then
oh,
the next guy in line, Suggs, been out. Mo
oh.
Wagner
Okay,
out for the season. Like, need I
okay,
say more? We still had guys missing game. Cole Anthony just missed. What you
okay,
mean?
okay. No, I'm
Like,
just saying what's understood because I didn't understand it. I was just
simmer down, player. Slimmer down, player.
shout
I'm
out
just
to the
letting
Magic,
you.
man. I like
Yeah,
them
Coach
guys,
Mo
man.
still got us showing up with our identity, and it's a fight every night, every night. But you got, like we talked about, them Cleveland Cavaliers storming away, 36-6. They on pace, boy.
Yeah, they doing their thing.
Got the Celtics 30-13. You got the Knicks at 3. You got the Bucks sticking right up in there in the top 4. Number 4, the Pacers that made some ground and got back into that top 5. They number 5. The Hawks 6. Pistons at 7. Look at them up in there. That's I ain't gonna lie, that's dope. Cade and JB Biggerstaff, y'all doing y'all thing down there, man. Front office doing the thing, getting it turned
Yeah.
around. You got the Heat at 9 and a 10. You got the Bulls looking in the play-in, looking to stay in. What stand out to you over here?
Man, shout out to them Bulls, man.
Yeah, they
With that,
fighting.
whoa, man. Lonzo Ball, man. He done gave them a little spark, so they look like they fighting a little bit now, man. I'm glad to see Lonzo back on the court.
Straight up, for
Uh,
sure.
I think the Magic is not going nowhere. They still gonna fight and be there. They're a hard team to beat. Them
Mm-hmm.
Hawks, man. Them Hawks being they was lower than that, and for them to be fighting all the way back up there, man, that's dope. What Cade and them doing with Detroit is definitely dope. But like I say, I just remember when them folks were talking about Milwaukee so bad for that slow start, for them to be fourth and holding on and got the possibility of going higher. I think that's dope.
Yeah, nah, they gon' bro. You already know. Anytime they get in the series, they gonna be a hell of a out. When you got Giannis and Dame, it ain't nothing sweet about it. It's gonna be a dog fight.
Yeah.
And with them getting healthy, it's only gonna make it worse. You know what I'm saying? Let's get off into this All-Star voting, man. If we getting around that time, man, we gonna black. You gonna be in the Bay? You know what I'm saying? I already
You
got me some
know it.
J's picked out for the Bay. I'm ready with some J's for the. You know what I mean? We
You
about to be out
know
there
what
with
I'm saying?
40 Wilder. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me where to
Sprinkle some
go.
things. You know what I'm
Tell me where
saying?
to go.
You know what I'm saying? Pull up them all-star the voting ballot, man, because I'm gonna tell you what stands out to me out of this whole list. That LaMelo Ball, black. That LaMelo Ball. That mean it's like a little change of the guard going on. You know what I'm saying? Young boy got them people. He got them, you know what I'm saying? He getting them votes. They
Yeah.
messing with the young fella. You feel me?
Yeah.
He about what? About four something, 400,000 ahead of the closest three something. Man, look.
And he's what third in scoring in the
Yeah,
league,
in the
probably about
league.
like third or fourth in assists in the league.
Yeah.
Man, he having a year on him,
And
man.
he got, let's face it, when you go to the All-Star game, what you want to see? You want to see flashy game. You want to see, obviously you want to see him compete, but to me, he the perfect player for All-Star game. He the type of player you go to an All-Star game to see. Somebody who about to do something fancy that's going to be fly or like, you know what I'm saying, flashy and get the fans excited. Like, so I ain't mad at that, but like to me, you know what that mean when you see somebody leading in votes and about to get voted in. That's a big deal right there to get voted in as a starter by the fans.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of people speaking up for you, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel that, man. I hope my guy Wemby is in that All-Star game, man. I'd love to
Bro,
see
it's a
Wemby
shoe
there.
in. He's in Paris right now. They gonna flash that little QR code up on the screen and say, "Hey man, Victor's in fourth right now," and the
Man.
whole France gonna vote, bro. Watch how the surge be. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and I definitely, like we said earlier, man, I think Cade deserves to be
Yeah.
definitely mentioned in that All-Star, man. Hopefully he get his first All-Star this year. I think that'll be dope for the city of Detroit to put one in. They ain't had one in a minute. But I'm excited for the guys who finna make it.
For the first time and stuff.
I'm still suspect on how this gonna play out.
Yeah. We ain't gonna keep talking about that. We're gonna just wait and see how it look now. We just gonna wait and see how it look. But I will say this: you can see the New York City effect. You see that Cat Anthony Towns he'll be starting if that thing started today.
He'll be doing what?
He'll be starting if that thing started
Straight up,
today. The
now.
game
He's
was
well
today. If the
deserved,
voting
man.
ended, he'll be starting out this thing. You feel me? Like, and I mean, but like the difference is he been balling in Minnesota. He been balling. He didn't have years where he been an all-star, like been worthy, been balling, but he ain't never got these votes like this. That's that New York City. That's that Madison Square Garden. That's that New York Knicks effect right there, boy. That
real talk.
I'm telling you. Believe this here. What you think about the kid Alperine Şengün over there in the West? Do you think he got a legit shot?
I think he do. I think him and Jalen Green, I think they definitely got to have one.
Yeah.
They got to have one. I understand you don't put two of them in there, but they got to have at least one. I don't think the West can go an All-Star game without having a Rocket there, man. They've been second in the West. They haven't been no lower than 2-3. They've been holding it down. It has to be a Houston Rocket there, and I think it's between Şengün and Jalen Green.
Yeah, you see that Paolo fourth and voting over there, though. I'm going to just throw that out there, you know what I'm saying, before we try and, move on anywhere.
Yeah.
Let's get, we talked about it a little bit, but let's get to the Coach of the Year predictions, bro. I already pretty much said who I think.
Who you got?
I told you, Kenny Atkinson is pretty much a lock for me. I mean, and behind him, it would be Ime. It would be Ime Udoka all day.
Yeah, I'm going with Ime, but I think Atkins, what he's done so far, he definitely posed to win it.
He's gonna get it. He's gonna. This is year one, bro. Like he's going to get it, and it's like it's one of them
they
things
lost 6 games.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's one of them things where any other year, Ime, you would be the guy if he wasn't doing what he got going on right here. But still, even with that, the job that he's doing is still like gonna be talked about and appreciated at a very high level because he got them coming around way ahead of schedule. And like I say, Coach Kenny Atkinson, salute. You know what I'm saying? He was there in the Knicks when I was there, coming through, working hard, and now to see him, getting his just due and getting his fair opportunity, and he's killing it. Literally with the same team they had. This ain't like they went and made some wardrobe change and did all these things. Nah, no wholesale change. It's most of the same guys, and he just getting it done. And obviously they are more healthy than they were previously too. That helps, but I mean, still same squad. So shout out to Coach Kenny Atkinson. Man, they announced that the young Stephon Castle, bro. Stephon Castle and Matthias, the young rookie from the Bulls. There's two rookies signing up for the dunk contest right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's dope.
Got two young fellas that done stood up. I don't know who else is gonna be it and how that's gonna go. But
dope.
We ain't gonna see the guys we want to see, the super duper stars that we've all talked about. I doubt it'd be any of them. I don't know who the other guys will be to get in there. But who you want to see in a 3-point contest, Black?
Steph Curry, Dame Lillard, Klay Thompson. I want the old school guys to come back and just rep it up a little bit. I love to see Klay in a Mavericks jersey now going against Steph, and then you got Dame. Tyler Hero will get put, threw up in that mix. Okay. I like to see Pritchard from Celtics. Throw him on up in that mix, man. I like to see some guys in there, man. I think it's the old school guy, old school shooters, man. Need to get in there.
I want to see JT getting there. I think Tatum could win it. I think Tatum could win it.
Okay.
I like to see D Book in it. I think D Book can win it. KD in it. KD can win it.
Yeah, bring all them guys in and man, let's see what they do, man. Let's fire this place up.
And this ain't no hate because I be hating on myself and you too, because we wasn't no all-stars. But like when it's guys that's not like jumping out to do something, man, get all the all-stars to try and be in it. Get them guys to be in the events. That'll be lit to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They there anyway. If guys is like, if it's taking a hard time or struggle to get people to commit to the events or get in them, man, put them all-stars in. That's blockbuster. I don't know why anybody would be not wanting to go or not wanting to be in it, but hey, if that is the case, let's move on to some fan questions. What you got for me? What you got for us? You gonna put it on the Summer Jam screen? There it is. Jason Blunt. If you started a franchise, would you pick Scotty Pippen first round? Depends on who was left.
Yeah.
Like you asking him, I mean, he could possibly go first round for sure. I mean, I
Scottie
don't think he
Pippen
would.
is a
I wouldn't.
random guy. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't pick Scotty number one overall out of anybody ever. But like, I think if you, it depends on like what is it, 30, 32 rounds in the
yeah.
draft.
No,
Like,
Scotty is a legit player that deserves to get picked
yeah, he
first,
could.
you
I
know?
think he would be a first round pick. Yeah. I wouldn't say like number one overall, but I definitely think he'll be a first round pick by far.
See, well, if that was a kind of trick question, it's like we die hard Bulls fan.
Yeah, we
Like
got nothing
regardless
but
of
love
what
for
him and
Scotty
Mike,
and all of them.
regardless of what him and Mike go through, Scotty is all world to us.
That
So,
is that's the man. You
so it's
can't
no Scotty Pippen slander over here.
no none of them. No bull slander. No
Yeah.
sir. What else we got? We got this is a okay. Q&D. I want to know who built the Clippers training facility. Was it the house EB or OD built? Which one was more influential? Who was OD?
Who?
EB or OD?
We talk about the training facility?
Yeah, listen, I thought Ballmer
Uh,
built everything over there. The first training facility, I don't know. I guess I thought that was, listen, I don't know. I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure. I'm not sure. I can't answer that question.
I don't know. I wouldn't have clipped it no more just to
Yeah.
see what happened with that.
Joel Montard, who's winning 1v1? Prime TMac or Jason Tatum?
Prime TMac.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Prime TMac. I'm gonna go Prime TMac too. What else we got? What else we got? I got a few questions cocked and loaded, ready to go.
Okay. What you got? What you got?
We gonna wait. We got wrestling for life, dude. Hey, Q&D, do y'all see Kobe White being a future All-Star? I like Kobe White. I don't know if he could be an All-Star, but I ain't gonna put no ceiling on my boy. I see he can definitely get buckets, and you never know what
Kobe got to
happened.
be in a great situation. You know, a lot of
You
teams.
never know though, bro. They've been trying to trade Zach LaVine and do all these things. Like if they do that, and that open up a lot of points to be scored, and
You
we
know,
know
I
he a
would love to
bucket.
see Kobe White with Phoenix Suns. I would love to see Kobe White with the Miami Heat. Like
Mm.
like teams like that, man. Kobe got that energy, man. He get put in a great situation, man. The sky's the limit.
Yeah, I don't want to put a limit and say he can't be an All-Star, but I like his game a lot. I don't know how far he could go, but I
Yeah,
definitely rock with his game. He's a bucket. He
yeah.
can hoop. All right. D Miles, do you remember how you felt during your homecoming game, your first game against the Clippers in Staples? How did it feel to go against the Clippers after playing with them for 2 years?
It felt good because we kicked their ass. Q know it.
Y'all
He was
won?
there. Yeah, we won. We beat y'all twice in Cleveland and in LA. You know that. We only
Nah,
won 17 games, but I was happy about them too.
I don't even remember that. I gotta go check that. I don't remember that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Ricky
Y'all just
Davis
did.
was fucking them boys up, you know.
I don't remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Check the stats.
Sam Mahler. When you were talking about D'Lo, it made me wonder what trade had the biggest impact on the team you guys were on. What was the locker room like after the trade? You go first.
Uh
When Rasheed left.
yeah, when Rasheed left, that was the biggest thing because like we went on a winning streak. When I got there, they was playing bad. I'm not saying that I got there. That's the reason they started playing good. But we went on a winning streak when we got there. We was winning a bunch of games, and then she left, and it was like everything had to be figured out in a different way. So that's probably the biggest trade that I've been on a team that's been part of that happened while I was there.
I can't think of one that happened while I was there and something changed. Not mid season. I wasn't on a lot of teams where something like that happened, especially big trades at the end, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
the deadlines or middle of the season. I ain't have a lot of that. So
yeah.
Cowboy. Q and D. Who's more important, a GM, coach, or assistant coaches on the team in terms of player fit and development? Mm,
Who's
it's,
more important? As they say,
yeah.
the coach is for players to develop and
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean it
yeah, it's the
depends. Like
coach.
that's kind of like a proportion question because to me it's like I think the teams that handle that the best is like it's they all aligned. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that's when you look at when you hear about San Antonio and what I know about from Miami, it's like there's a everybody's in lines. When I say in line, it's like the GM and the coach on the same page where it's like they're not gonna bring in a player that the coach not gonna want. You see what I'm saying? Like they all in line with the type of players, the type of guys they want. So it's not gonna be like the GM do this and bring a guy in, and then the coach is looking like, why would you? I don't. What do I do with this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
and there's teams and organizations out there where that happens, where you like, they just signed this dude in the offseason. It's like, why they not playing him? And you like the coach didn't want them, but the front office did whatever they wanted to do. So those things happen. But I think as far as like because he said fit and development, so that's two things to me. That deals with the general manager as well as like you know what I'm saying. When you deal with the development, that deals with the coaches and the assistant coaches. Like that's on them and the player to get better and develop.
Yeah.
So so that's how I look at that because it could be funny.
Mhm.
Fact check: the Cavs did indeed beat the Clippers twice. October 30th, 02, Cavs won by 2. Then January 27th, 03, y'all won by 4.
Tell them.
Them little funk ass wins y'all barely got in y'all little 17 win season, man.
Hey,
Hey,
it felt.
DM Master, we don't need that fact check next time, bro.
Hey, that what
You know what
felt
I'm
good to
saying?
me, man.
Look
It
at
wasn't
look
a lot
at
of good feeling that year.
You know what I'm saying? Smurf want to know. Q and D, I was wondering what do you think about the Phoenix Suns season this far? It's not been, I'm sure, what they wanted, what the fans wanted. We didn't expect it. I thought they would be, one of the top four, definitely top four teams in the West, and running into the playoffs, looking to try and compete. But as we've seen, things don't always go the way you want, and now they talking about trading and doing other things. So and they like what were they 10 in the rankings or 9 or 10 they in the play in looking to get into the playoffs, so it's not been a good season for what they wanted to do, I'm sure.
Yeah, I feel sorry for them guys, man. I'm a big fan of KD, Book, and Brad. I just thought it would work. I thought it would have been so much better. At this point in their career, have to go through this. I know it's hard for them. I just feel real sorry for them guys, man. I love Phoenix as a city. That's one of my favorite cities. It's just I don't know what's going on, why it's not working the proper way. I thought Trey Jones was going to be a nice little piece to their puzzle.
He
Uh,
has been.
and yeah, but I thought it was going to work out in the way that they was going to win games. But man, I just feel sorry for them what they're going through right now because I felt they could be better.
Okay, I respect it. Jason Blunt, who was better, Rasheed Wallace or Chris Webber?
Mm.
I think that's a you question, D.
Mm.
You had to guard him all the time and play with
That,
Sheed.
that's a hard question to answer.
See, they
Like,
just hit you with your start bench cutting live on
yeah,
location.
that's
Hey, way to
hard.
hit them with one,
I
Jason.
don't know, man. Shit, both of them guys bust my ass, so I can't tell you which one, man. But man, I don't know, man. Both of them guys got some work they put in, so I couldn't tell you. What you think, you?
Rendered him speechless. That's not. I can't answer that question. I'm a guard. I ain't had a guard neither one of them. I think they both was equally ill.
Yeah.
Andre B, who's in the running for this year's six man award so far? That's Payton Pritchard. He even took that thing and put it already up on his mantle. Ain't nobody touching that. That's Payton Pritchard. You could book it.
Payton Pritchard?
Yeah. What you mean? You don't see what he doing?
Man, I don't know if he's eligible for it, but if he is, I would give it to Russell Westbrook.
Man, they not giving. Russ been starting.
Yeah, but he been starting on and off. Like like
Payton
because of
Pritchard don't
injury.
start at all. Like, feel
Yeah,
me?
he only can go with your team, but he's played a lot of games off the bench, man, and he's been playing good. I was in
If he
my
was available, you already know I'm gonna say Russ every time. But I don't think I think he started too many games. I mean, we had to fact check that.
yeah.
Where's the fact checker for that? Fact check that. Fact checking that Clipper shit. Go ahead to the next question. I got Peyton Pritchard. Cowboy, Q and D, what do you guys think about the corner play? Guys strictly being put in the corner to shoot corner. Hey, that's been going on for years, my guy. I got put in the corner to shoot threes when I got the Phoenix. So that's just the way it go. You better like, hey, can you be a chameleon and adapt and figure it out? That's what the guys got to do nowadays. But the
Hey,
way
Bruce Bowen won championships by hanging out in that corner and hitting big time threes, man. So I
straight
don't
up,
knock the corner play, you know. I don't
straight
knock the
up,
corner play.
straight up. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, this is a podcast. This a podcast. Q, that's something you could have answered from your end as well. How did you feel? How did it feel for you to finally go against D Miles after he was no longer? I bust their ass. Go fact check them statistics.
No, he didn't.
Man, boy, and then when he was in
No, he
Portland, I
didn't.
bust their ass too. When I was in Phoenix, he was in Portland. I hit about what, like 9 threes on y'all, 8, 9
Nah,
on.
that's a
You,
true statement. That's a
yeah.
that's
I
a true
always
statement.
got
But
numbers. I'm gonna get
with
my
the
numbers.
Clippers, he ain't do shit.
Oh man, he got fact checked that. I don't know how many points I scored, but I know, I had plenty games. Go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, put them buckets on them people D Miles them was playing with. You feel me? Priest Rosenberg, Q and D, even though y'all married now, who had the most or the best work?
What?
They sick. We not gonna answer that there. We not gonna talk about like that there. Who is this?
Uh,
How they get up there? What y'all doing?
uh,
I'm calling HR. The best Jordans ever? The retro ones. Nothing can they the most versatile, J's ever. You can wear them with anything, which is what I do. They replace my hard bottom. I don't wear no hard bottoms with suits anymore, ever.
Best
Every
Jordans are the patent leather Jordans.
That's his opinion. They asked Q. So we get to the next question. He gonna always throw out them doggone patent leather.
Patent leathers.
You can't. Hey, I love them. I just they asked for the best. Who you got coming out the West? That's what Rand Ryals want to know. That's our last question.
I have, man. If I was to go to anybody, I would go with OKC right now. What I'm seeing.
That's who I was gonna say. I wasn't gonna say nobody else, but OKC until somebody show me different. I realize it could
Well,
change. It could all change. They get hit in the mouth in the series, but we gotta see. Right now, we're gonna talk about the stat of the day, Black. On
mm-hmm.
Monday, this past Monday, Trey Young became the third player in NBA history to record 5+ assists and 200 consecutive
Oh, it's
games.
getting cold in here.
That man joined John Stockton and our OG Isaiah Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Stockton did it for 336 straight games. Zeke did it for 209 straight games. Can Ice Trey catch and pass? He might probably catch Zeke because he only 9 games away. But
Yeah.
can he catch Stockton at 336?
That's a long way to go.
Long way to go. All right, we gonna see. What's your shout out, bro? Before we get up out of here.
My shout out of the day is shout out to Unrival.
Man,
Man,
I
the
ain't finna be
women.
taking my own shout outs. Damn, now I gotta get it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Shout out to them women starting their own league partnership with TNT. The way it's set up, it looked amazing. Looked great on TV. The way the women are playing very, very hard. Highlights, everything you looking for. So if you ain't checked out Unrivaled, go and check it out. These women are doing big things. But shout out to them for doing their thing.
Yeah, that was my. I'm gonna have to follow that cab and stick to it. That was my shout out too, man. I watched the first game, the inaugural game. I think it's like he said, it's dope that they created their own league. They actually executing it, and it's looking dope. TNT got it on, national TV, big time. I was watching the first game. The thing I like about it is that they use like that Elam ending, like the big three and some of the other things where it's every game it's a game winner. Shout
Yeah,
out to Skylar Diggins Smith for first game hitting the first game winner in the history of the league and her
yeah,
team winning first. So she a friend of the show. So shout out and salute to that. But yeah, man, I think it's dope. I like the presentation. They got the ladies with the runway where they taking the pics with their outfits and they giving you them vibes and they getting to put their swag and their fashion sense on display and
yeah.
they out there like you say they competing, they balling, they doing their thing and it's a dope product and I think if y'all haven't checked it out, you should definitely tune in and check it
Yes,
out.
sir.
We gonna find us a way down to Miami so we could pull up in person and support. That's what we trying to do. But like y'all support the ladies, man. It's a dope league, dope concept brought to you by them, and you gotta ride with it.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. That's it for us, man. It's
Hold on. Tell them cut the music back on so I can give them this 16 right
we
quick.
not do no, we not no,
You
we
don't hear
now.
it's
It's
coming?
time.
It's
It's
about to
time to
drop.
go. That mean it's time to
I
go.
got
Not for you.
16 though, bro.
Not for it's not, bro. You want to make the people come to watch the show, not leave and not want to come back when you start doing that.
That the beat so hard, man. I just be grooving when it come on. I just want to hit the 16. Look, you hear it?
You not Jada Kiss.
Yeah,
You not Fabulous. You not none of these
yeah,
dudes who got freestyle flow. They already know you about to say something weak
yeah,
by the way you look. Look how you look. You look like you about to say, hey, look.
yeah.
That's it, y'all. Listen. Every Wednesday, 2 p.m., Knuckleheads YouTube page. You can find me and the blackest one, and the blackest one not freestyling. Don't worry about that. We talking about what we know. We talking about hoops, y'all. Y'all come on and party with us, and not freestyle party. Come party on the hoop side. We'll be right back here next week, Wednesday, 2 p.m. Same bat channel. Where's that, Black? Knuckleheads YouTube page, right?
Yeah, you already know.
Look, he want to rap. We out, y'all.